Beginning tomorrow night and running through Halloween, the folks over at Exchange Place in Kingsport will present their annual Witches Wynd storytelling event. And here to share with us more about this virtual gathering of amazing storytellers is one of those amazing storytellers, Hannah Harvey. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And this is going to be so much fun. I mean, this will definitely get you into the Halloween spirit.
Yes, yes, it's an annual event that when it's in person, it always gets you into that Halloween holiday spirit because it happens in these historic buildings in Kingsport that date back to the 1820s. So you hear the creaky floorboards when you step over them and sit in your bench and listen to the storytellers. And we try and capture all of that ambiance in a virtual setting this time because of COVID.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. We're having to do things a little differently, but still amazing storytellers. You've got the 7 storytellers going to be there taking part in this. You're one of them. Talk to us about you and your background in storytelling.
I grew up in Blountville, and my grandparents were in Colonial Heights. My grandfather was an amazing storyteller, so I grew up listening to him tell stories about the Cove in southwestern Virginia, and he would create these people and places and images of things that didn't exist anymore and people who didn't exist anymore, but they did in the story. So I grew up loving storytelling, and this performance at Exchange Place, it was my first paid gig. So Exchange Place is very dear to my heart. Witches Wynd is very dear to my heart. And so I love coming back to it each year and telling.
And Exchange Place, you mentioned it there, just those old buildings. You just get a sense of going back in time.
Yes.
And that's what this is about, too, is going back in time a little bit. And storytelling is just such a timeless art. It really is. Do you find that to be true?
Oh, yes, yes. And folk tales, which I love, always have a kernel of history or truth to them, and you'll hear that in my story, and you'll hear that in many stories that you encounter with Witches Wynd, that they talk about fantastical places and characters, but there's always a nugget of truth and sometimes a little bit of history. And what's one of the things I love about the history of Witches Wynd, it comes from a woman named Billy Moore, who went to Scotland 28 or 30 years ago and went on a storytelling tour, and they take you through the wynds or the alleyways in Scotland, telling you it at night with all of this wonderful creepy ambiance. They tell you the stories of haunted Edinburgh, and she came back home and wanted to create a version of that for Kingsport and for our region, and she did, and it sells out every year. And the wonderful part about it being virtual this year is that there's no limit on the sales. Everyone can be a part of it. If you've never been able to be a part of it and it's sold out and you wanted a ticket but you couldn't get one, here's your chance.
And it's $7. Very reasonable. And like you said, I mean, you can come in and join it at any time. Because it is going to be it's going to be recorded, so you can join in and grab those storytellers that you really want to listen
anytime from the 23rd through the 31st. You log on to witcheswynd.com and it will take you through the process of signing up, and it's a wonderful family event. So gather your whole family on the couch, dim the lights, maybe light a candle, and get in your own spooky mood for wonderful stories.
All right, we've got like a couple of minutes here. Can you give us just like a little taste of something that maybe not something you're doing on there?
Well, no, so I love folk tales. So the story that Billy Moore went to Scotland and heard these stories. And around here we have a lot of Scottish heritage. There's a lot of with
a name like Macintosh.
Exactly. The word wynd, it just rolls right off your Scottish tongue.
Well, thank you.
So my story comes from Scotland, but it comes from the northern part of Scotland, the northern Scottish Isles, the Orkney Islands. And there's a lot of Viking influence that traveled from where the Vikings traveled down to Scotland and then to other Celtic countries. So my story takes you, it's a folk tale, but it's also connected to a part of Scottish history where a Viking queen came down, and she and her king conquered part of Dublin, but of course the people in Ireland were not happy about that. They killed the king, and the queen took her granddaughters and her grandson, and they sailed away to the Orkneys and then later to Iceland. Well, that's the real story. But as it filtered through folklore, you get to hear this wonderful story about a queen who took her 3 daughters to the Orkney Islands. But there they encountered an ogre. And he was an ogre of an ogre. And they battle this ogre. They have to outwit the ogre,
Right.
and they use their wits to find their ending. I won't say what kind of
Let's
ending
hold
it
on.
is.
Just don't give nothing
You'll
away.
have to log on to
That's
find
right.
out. But it's a fun story.
All right. Hannah, thank you so much for
Thank you
stopping
so
by today.
much.
Folks, we got the information for you right here. The Witch's Wynd virtual storytelling event, October the 23rd through the 31st. There's the website, witcheswynd.com. If you need more information, give them a call right there.